What's up, friends? Today in Sideboob Kitchen, we're digging into some chocolate lava cake. We're gonna start this recipe by adding your butter and chocolate to a double boiler. So I know this is not a traditional double boiler, but this was the best method to actually show you what was going on in the pan. So get that butter broken down a bit before you add your chocolate. I'm actually using two different types of chocolate in this recipe. I've got a bittersweet as well as a semi-sweet. So you're gonna wanna mix that up. You don't want the water on the bottom boiling. You really just want it simmering enough to melt everything down, because you don't want to burn your chocolate before it turns into this beautiful ganache. Then we're going to go in and mix up our sugar and eggs. You want the sugar to be very well incorporated and almost dissolved into the eggs, or pretty much dissolved into the eggs. You can do this with a hand mixer. I'm just doing it with a whisk to show you it can be done, and you're going to want to beat it until it's nice and fluffy and all that sugar is dissolved. So it actually goes from this like bright yellow color into a pale yellow color. Once you have all of your eggs mixed up and they're nice and fluffy, you do go in with that chocolate ganache. This is going to thicken up a bit even at this point. Make sure you get as much of the chocolate in there as possible. Give it a really good mix before you add your next ingredients. So again, this is going to turn the chocolate a little bit lighter, make it a little bit thicker, and then you're going to go in with your salt and flour. The great thing about chocolate lava cake is it does not use a rising agent, so you really don't get that much height off of these cakes once they bake, because what you're going to want is you're going to want the outside of it to be cooked, but you want that inside to be nice and gooey and, you know, melt in your mouth delicious. So go in, mix in your flour. I did not do this because I typically eat my lava cakes straight out of the ramekin, but if you do plan on turning them out and serving them, I would suggest either spraying your ramekins with cooking spray or butter and flouring them before. That way they're easier to turn out once they come out of the oven. You are going to bake these at 450 for 12 to 13 minutes. You're going to see that they get this really beautiful crackle on top, and then you can dust them with powdered sugar, maybe even strawberries. I would not recommend leaving in the ramekins for too long though, because they can overcook. Yep. It is. Put it there for a second. It's so hot.